hello, hello. It is Erica with Redheaded Princess Designs and Holy Rustic. I hope that you are having a fabulous Friday. I promised you that we would go live and paint this month's BOGO together. So this is the BOGO for this month. It's a little votive shelf sitter. And you can buy one, get one free on our website through the end of the month. So it makes a fun little craft night with friends. If you do that, then you can craft with someone else. Make your little paint night at home. So let's just pull everything off here and we will get started. Come in, say hey, let me know how your Friday is going. I have so much I want to get done today and we will see how the day goes. But hopefully we'll get a lot accomplished today. All right, we are going to start with the back piece here, and I'm going to start by just base coating it black. Let me get my little paint towel here. All right. So it is Friday, thank goodness. I have so much to do this weekend, though. I don't know if it feels like a Friday, but that's okay. We have Saturday morning program with our Clarksville Parks Department tomorrow morning. I've got to get the canvases traced out for that. We've got, I think, 30 kiddos signed up for that, which I'm super excited about. I did that program with them last year and I absolutely loved it. It is just an awesome thing that the Clarksville Parks Department does for the community, and it's so fun. And I love seeing all the kids. We are painting a cute little Valentine's Day pig with them tomorrow morning, so I am excited about that. And then I've got a paint party, birthday party tomorrow. After I get done, I'm going straight to go teach a paint party, birthday party for a little girl. And then I have a paint party, birthday party on Sunday morning, early day. And then Sunday night, my kiddo, his birthday is next week, so he's having a little party here at the house for his friends on Sunday evening. So yay. It's going to be a very busy weekend. And like I said earlier in the week, I am going out of town later, next weekend. And so I feel like I have 1.5 million things to do, and certainly never enough time to do them all. But good morning, Opal. Good morning, January. So that's what's going on here. Last night we painted with the Clarksville Parks Department. We painted a Friesen Season penguin. They turned out adorable. Next week we have a class with Our Lady of Perpetual Hops on Tuesday. We're doing door hangers. I have a handful of spots left for that class. It is a Valentine's Day or a St. Patrick's Day door hanger. You get to choose which one you want to do. I was notified yesterday that the Valentine's Day one was showing up as sold out, which must mean that's what most people have picked. But I went in and added more spots for the Valentine's one. So you can come join us for that if you would like. And then on Thursday of next week, we will be at Bear City Winery in downtown New Albany. And we are doing a snowman painting. Hello, Opal. Good morning, good morning. How are you? I will go back and look for your tracking numbers and stuff here in just a bit when I get done, Opal. Just an FYI, if you are waiting on orders, we did get all of the orders caught up yesterday. So all the club boxes that have already processed have gone out. Any orders that have been placed before yesterday afternoon have gone out. So those are all shipped. Here is what I will say. The Postal Service, all shipping services actually, not just the post office, all shipping services are really, really backed up. Between the weather here, the fires in California, and everything, all the postal holidays, they are just really, really far behind. I have heard not confirmed myself, but I have heard from someone who works at the Louisville Postal Hub, which is where all of our packages go before they start rerouting to wherever they need to go to get to you, has 80 trucks sitting outside of it that are full of mail. So, yes, I did combine your orders, Opal. I just figured it was, I thought about sending them separate, but then I was like, I'm just going to send them into one. So, but I'll look at it when we get done. So, if you're waiting on a package, just be patient. If you've got your tracking number, you can always take a look at that. If you can't find your tracking number, you can send me an email and I can help you find the tracking number. But it's a mess right now. I'm hoping that with this next week, they will get caught back up. But it is a little disastrous right now. Yeah, it's a little crazy. The Louisville Hub, I know, got behind when we got all that snow and ice, and they could not get stuff out of the hub. And then I think once they got behind, that was just the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, they just could not. They can't catch back up. So, and I'm sure they were already tired and behind from the holiday season, and then this situation did not help that at all. So hopefully those packages will be moving. I am a little concerned about how the packages are getting treated in the meantime. But I'm praying that they're just sitting in I really hope, honestly, that they're just sitting in the trucks and that they're not like being tossed around. But if you have any problems, just let me know and we'll do what we can. Unfortunately, once I drop the packages off, it's just kind of out of my hands. But I did talk to a UPS driver also yesterday, and he said it's the same everywhere. Like, they're all behind. He said, so it really wouldn't matter if you sent it a different shipping service. It's still going to be slow. So, just bear with us. Know that your packages are on the way to you. I had one yesterday that had been shipped out on the 27th of December that still had not been delivered. So, I don't know what they're doing. It's craziness. Craziness. Good morning, Monica. All right, so this is our family makes this house a home BOGO for the month. This is so cute. It matches the little cloche that we did yesterday with the little house on it. It's part of that set. So they go together. There's also a door hanger and a tiered tray kit that matches this, which is so cute. I love having all the matching decor because I feel like I can take the whole set and put it in my, like, one room of my home, and it all just goes together really well. But this goes with that. And this is the BOGO for the month. So you can buy one, get one free, and do like a little paint party with your friends. I was going to paint that brown, but I'm actually going to wait. I'm going to do the family and the word home in white first. And I'm looking over here because I have my picture, my inspiration picture over here, and I want to be sure I paint it like the picture and don't get too crazy today, so that when you guys are painting it, you could follow along if you want. Just got a few little straggler pieces here that need to be punched out. Fabulous. All right. So we've got the word family and we have the word home. We're going to use our makeup sponge to paint these white. Remember, all of our kits come with a makeup sponge. It is perfect for painting these words. I like to use the rectangle end of the sponge. You're going to get a little bit of paint on there, and then you're just tapping that paint onto the words. It really helps things from getting messy and keeps you from pushing the paint down on the sides of your piece and it looking really messy. So a little bit of paint at a time. You don't have to put all the paint on there at one time. You can do 2 light coats. You're going to get a much, much better result than trying to put all the paint on there in one fell swoop. This word family has a little bitty dot for your eye. So when you are when you're opening your package, just be careful. Keep an eye out for that little dot. I did double check to make sure everybody's had one in it, but keep an eye out for it as you're opening your box so that you don't lose that piece on the floor, because it's going to be really easy for it to wander away on you and you to not even notice until you get ready to try to glue everything down and you're like, I don't have that little dot. Trust me, I know. All right, so we're gonna paint those up. I'm gonna give them a quick dry. We're gonna go ahead and give them a second coat. As a reminder, we will be doing some sales and stuff for my birthday, which is next week. So keep an eye out in your email for those. If you're not already subscribed to our email list, I strongly suggest that you go over to our website, holyrustic.com, and sign up for our email list so that you don't miss out when we offer special deals. But we will be running some specials next week for my birthday. Some little birthday sales, a little gift to you. And we will be doing those on in-person classes and DIY kits that you can order and have shipped to your home. So everybody gets a deal next week. So keep an eye out for those. Make sure that you take advantage of those while you can, because we're gonna have some really great specials going on. If you want to get this month's Tiered Trade Club or Wagon Club box, make sure you register by the end of the month. We have sent out sneak peek pictures of those, and those people whose payments have processed, their orders have already gone out. And then if your payment hasn't processed, as soon as your payment processes, your box is here and it's ready to be shipped to your door. So I'm just giving this house another coat of white here. But as far as those orders that for the sale next week, good morning, Candy. Those orders will go out the first week of February, because I am going to be out of town next week, starting the 24th, 26th. Not really going to be out of town till the 26th, but pretty much I'm going to say starting the 24th. Anything that's ordered after the 24th will not be sent out until February, because I'm probably not going to get anything out the door before I leave next week. If you're over on the Redheaded Princess page and you are dropping comments, I am not ignoring you, but I can only see one page's worth of comments on my screen at a time. If you have questions or anything, you can put them in there and I will answer them as soon as the live is over. I do cross post these lives over there just so I make sure everybody sees what's going on, but I can only see one page of comments at a time. All right, I'm just giving that a little dry. And there is our house and our words. Okay, perfect. Make sure we don't lose that little dot. Let's do, oh, I feel like I needed to sneeze. Let's do the rest of our words. These are gonna be green. So it's gonna be the word house, the word this, and the word makes, and the letter A. And then our little piece of greenery and our window pane piece. We're gonna do these in green. What I really love about this collection of kits here is this beautiful sage green color with the pink. It just pops and it's so pretty. And just timeless, like you can leave it up all year and it's not seasonal, so it does not matter. Be gentle with these words. They are very fragile, so be a little gentle with them. They're very small, very, very small. We are doing a fun little game right now. Anybody who places an order has the chance to have a tiny gnome hidden in their package. So we have some tiny little Valentine's Day gnomes, and they are being hidden in boxes, and it is your chance to possibly win a $15 gift card for the website. So the way that's going to work is when you get your box, and if you have a gnome inside, not every box will have one, but I would say probably most packages will. If you get your box and you have a gnome inside, you can take that little baby gnome and hide it somewhere, or take a picture of it with your project and post it over in our craft kits group, and then you'll be entered into a drawing for a gift card. So just kind of something fun to do. If you're not already a member of our craft kit group, it is a free group here on Facebook. It's just called Holy Rustic Craft Kits, and you can go over there and check that out. That is a little page that we use to kind of do sales, get your opinions about the BOGO kit, and that kind of stuff. So, all right, I'm going to clip my sponge here. We need to paint up the brown parts of our house. You have the option when you order your kit to personalize it. So you can put the last name and the year, or if you don't want to put those, you can always put just something simple like Home Sweet Home, or your zip code, whatever you want to put on there, you can do that. But what I'm going to do in order to paint these letters, I'm going to take the black and really push that paint down into the letters on this piece. And then I'm going to let it dry. And we're going to come back over top of it with the brown, and that black is going to really pop. So I'm pushing the black down into the engraved lines. I really want to be intentional about getting that painted, and this is a little scary when you do this, because I'm always like, oh my gosh, I've ruined it. But trust me, it does work. And then we're going to dry it. Okay, and now I want to take my sponge, and I'm going to take some brown. And this time I want very light pressure. I do not want to be heavy-handed with this at all. I want to use the lightest bit of pressure so that the black words stay black and the rest of the piece becomes brown. Now, you could just paint it brown and then use like a paint pen or a Sharpie to put the words on following the engraved lines. It's totally up to you, but this is how I like to do it because I think it's a little easier and it comes out a little cleaner. So I'm just very lightly tapping with my brown over the top, and this is definitely going to need 2 coats because I'm trying to cover black paint, but you can already see how the black starts to pop through, which it wouldn't have done if we hadn't put the black down and then put the brown on top. All right, we're going to paint our door. We are going to paint our window ledge and our top of our chimney. So window ledge and chimney piece. Excuse me. And we're going to paint the top of our roof with our brown. Perfect. I feel like by now this piece should be dry, so I'm going to come back over it with a little more paint. So I'm taking that brown, tiniest bit of paint, and I'm just going to go over top of that piece. And that black is still really showing through, which I love. Just going over that. I'm going to go ahead and give my door another coat of brown as well. Alright, I'll just tap those pieces. Let's give everything another coat of brown, why not? Alright, I'm going to take a tiny bit of black on here to just add some accent and shadows to these. Thank you, Opal. We're just going to come in, and I'm just taking that sponge, barely tapping around the edges here. Just ever so slightly. Tiniest bit of pressure with the sponge. There we go. It just kind of makes everything pop. So there we go. Good morning, Adrian. All right, we're coming around our door the same way. A little bit of black paint on there, not very much paint, and I'm just very lightly tapping right along the edge. And you will see I'm kind of coming at an angle like this and just barely tapping that paint around. We can do the same thing with our window frame and our chimney piece. And we'll just add a little bit to the edge of this sign that goes on our house as well. There we go. Those are all done. Perfect. All right, let's do our hearts next. There are 3 of them. We're gonna paint these a pink color. So I'm gonna clip my sponge and get my pink and paint these in. So if you're just joining us, this is our Family Makes This House a Home BOGO kit that you can get this month. You're going to buy one, get one free. You do have to put 2 in your cart, and you're going to use the code Family BOGO, all one word, Family BOGO. So buy one, get one free. It makes for a fun little paint night at home. You can grab a friend. You can paint 2 yourself. Whatever you want to do. Paint one and keep it, and paint one as a gift. There's lots of options there, but it's just a great way to get 2 kits for the price of 1. Good morning, Alita. And you can personalize it however you want. So you can do a last name and a year. You can do home sweet home. You could just put a zip code on there. There's lots of options as to what you could do to make this personalized. It doesn't have to be just the last name and the year. So if you want to do something different, feel free to, when you place your order, just type what you want in that box, and I will do what we can. If I have any questions or concerns, I'll always reach out to you. I'm going to paint the doorknob on our house white, the bottom of my brush. And then, like I said, all of our orders that were outstanding yesterday went out, but the Postal Service is very much so behind again. So just be patient. If you have questions or concerns, let me know. If your package says that it was scanned in at the Sellersburg Post Office and it has not moved since then, that means it's sitting at a truck over in the Louisville Postal Hub and waiting to be scanned in there. So that's what that means. Some of you learned that over the holidays, unfortunately, but that is what that means. It has been dropped off. I no longer have it, and it is waiting to be scanned in over there. Everything has to go through the Louisville Hub, even if it's something that's being delivered locally here in town. They still go there before they come back here, which I don't understand the logic behind it, but that's what they do. All right, we're going to glue these 2 base pieces together. So the one has a hole that goes all the way through here, and the one is solid. This is so you can set a little candle on here behind your shelf sitter. So you're going to put the one with the hole on top of the other one, so you have a little spot for a little votive candle. Okay, and we're going to glue those together. Remember, when you're using the E6000 glue, and this is the glue we put in all of our kits, you need just a dot, not a lot. You're going to put it on there like you're putting on lipstick, just rubbing that base of the glue right along your piece. And you don't need a ton. You don't want it seeping out everywhere and making a giant mess. All right, here's our house. I'm just lining it up with my edged lines here, making sure I've got it in the right place. E6000 does have a dry time. Good morning, Brandy. So you want to be sure that you let everything lay flat for a good 24 hours before you start moving it around and setting it up. Your pieces will seem like they're dry in about 30-ish minutes, but I promise you they're not. So just let it lay flat for 24 hours and then you can stand it up and it'll be all pretty. All right, I'm gluing on the top of my chimney and the piece to my window here. I've got my little sign for above my house here with my last name on it. We're gonna put that right there. Super easy, you just match it up with the spaces and put it on. We've got our little window pane. I'm gonna put this on here. There we go. Just line that up. Stick it there. And here's our door. It's gonna go right there. So cute. I love this collection. I just think it's adorable. All right, let's do our hearts first because they are kind of hard to get to once you get the words on here. So our little hearts, the pink really pops against that black. Of course, you could totally change this up and do it different colors if you like. If you the pink and the green are not your vibe, you could change it up and use whatever colors you want. We're gonna send you the colors with your kit to make it look like the picture, but you can do your own thing. That is the beauty of these kits. And when you paint them different colors, it really makes almost like a whole new piece. All right, a little bit of glue on the back of my words here. Again, I'm just putting it on like I'm putting on lipstick, and it's just going right along those pieces. I don't wanna put a bunch of extra glue on here that's gonna seep out between my words. I cannot forget the little dot for my eye and family. I'll put that up there. Move your little butt over. There we go. Perfect. All right, and then we have makes. The word makes. This one's so easy to paint up. Like, I was talking last night with some customers who were at our paint class, and we were talking about these kits, and I said, you know, they're just so much fun and enjoyable because you can't mess it up. You paint the pieces and then you glue them down. Like it's not complicated. All right, the word this. And these are all etched on here for you. So all you have to do is put those pieces right on top of those etched lines and everything's gonna line out just the way it should. We have the word house. And letter A. There we go. And then the word home. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Look at that. So one more time, this is a BOGO kit for the month. It is our Family Makes This House a Home Shelf Sitter. You can grab it on our website. Buy one, get one free. You're going to use the coupon code FAMILY BOGO, B-O-G-O, all one word. Put 2 of these in your cart. Use that coupon code and the price of one will come out when you go to checkout. Super easy peasy. We do have lots of new kits on the website as well, so feel free to check those out. Make sure you're subscribed to our email list so you don't miss out on any of our fun upcoming sales and deals that we're going to have. We have several classes next week, 2 classes next week, and there is a handful of spots left in each one of those if you are local and want to come paint. We would love to have you. Look at that. That is all there is to that, my friends. So easy. And then this little piece is your base. So you're gonna set it behind here, and this just goes in here like so. You can glue this in so that it's not so wobbly. It's totally up to you. Sometimes I glue them and sometimes I don't. This one's not seasonal, so I might glue it just to give it a little more stability. But I don't always glue them because sometimes I like them to be able to be taken apart. And then in the back, you can add a little candle, one of these little tea light votive things in that back piece, and you'll get that little flicker of light in between the door. This one's probably a little too big. These were at Michael's the other day, and they were like 80% off, so it was like 80 cents or something for a whole pack of them. And I was like, okay, I'll take this. But how cute is that? It looks cute even without the candle, I think. What do you guys think? Do you like the pink and the green? Are you a fan of those colors, or do you prefer other colors? Let me know what you think. And then, like I said, just remember, you're going to let it lay flat 24 hours so that it dries. You like it? I love it, Opal. I think it's so cute. All right, my friends, I have so many things that I need to get done today, so I'm going to go get some stuff done. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. Oh, thanks, Alita. Yours are on your way, my dear. I had them, got them sent out yesterday, so hopefully they don't take too terribly long to get to you. I probably could deliver them faster on foot than I with the postal service. You and Opal both. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, so have a fabulous Friday, my friends. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. Go grab your BOGOs if you haven't already. Make sure you get your orders in so that you can snag this month's BOGO. Do it now while you're thinking about it. Opal's going to be getting some. Yay! All right, Opal, don't forget, if you want to change up this piece here with the last name, because I know you do it for your girls and stuff too. If you want to change that up, you can put whatever you want on there. Just put it in the notes section there. It asks for a last name and a year, but it doesn't have to be a last name and a year. It can be Home Sweet Home or whatever you want it to be. Have a fabulous Friday, my friends, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye, y'all.